A little slice of paradise. Clarence T.C. Ching Athletics Complex in Honolulu. And while today is the final home game of the season for one team, it is more importantly a celebration. Senior Day. It's the Sacramento State Hornets and the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors. Reese Davis along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. We'll hear from Holly Rowe in a bit down on the sideline. Stadium buzzing, kickoff team on the field, and we are ready to get this thing started. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So Hawaii's offense will have the football first. And there he is, this senior wide receiver. He is a guy who is reliable and can be dangerous if he gets a chance.
And there was times during the week. So we have a group text for these games every single week, and we talk about different guys. And this receiver, we were like, is the tape in fast motion? Like, this dude is flying out wide. Like, this is a guy that legit has that take the top off the defense speed, elite speed. Palmer, this is a guy that defenses, and talking to the coaches, they are extremely worried about.
Yeah, the D coordinator in this game told us he just hasn't slept much this week, knowing how fast this guy is and just how he can score any given play. And they've got to do a really good job in this one communicating, understanding where he is, but making sure there is at least one safety playing deep, because you know this guy is going to get his opportunities deep down the field. That's an example of the offensive coordinator trying to be aggressive and trying to take a shot. Now, the offense isn't able to click on that play, but moving ahead in the second half, it's important they continue to dial up these big plays. You want to stay aggressive, and you want to keep testing the secondary.
They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26.
Ready, go! Ready, go!
From the gun, wants to pass. Here's a heat, and they got it.
And this is going to be the matchup for this defense all game long, containing the QB speed, because he can get out and he can roll. Nice job early in this football game, judging his speed, getting out there, getting the sack, and most importantly, getting a hit on him early in this football game so he can physically feel you, and those hits can start to add up throughout a football game.
Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. And David, we'll see whether this running back has the ability to elevate his game and really become a star in this offense.
Yeah, he's still developing. You know, I think when you watch him, you say, oh, he's still learning the vision and how to play the running back spot. And I think you leave him, Jesse, going, I want a little bit more. I want more consistency, more big plays so this offense can really take off.
I think the coaching staff, I think the fans know for the future of this program, they need to upgrade at the position. They'll try to do that in recruiting or the portal. But for right now, today, this guy has to be able to make plays when his opportunities show up.
Tough way to start this drive. Now they'll try to fix it on 2nd and 15. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Back to pass on 2nd down. Finds his man. It's Burrell. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Skips away from pressure. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And here comes the punt team. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Coverage team does a good job and touches it dead. No return on this one. The Rainbow Warriors offense comes out ready to go on the attack. They didn't get much done the last time they had it and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. There he goes. The 50, the 40, at the 20. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Hawaii.
That's a nice job by the offense there in their second drive. I know in the opening possession you go 3 and out, you're scratching your head. That didn't obviously go the way you wanted to, but a good job of sort of collecting yourselves, going through the next couple play calls and making sure everybody's back on the same page. We saw this offense, David, on this drive really be in sync and finally find the rhythm.
You got to like the answers, right? Like sometimes you come out, sometimes you're situated and you're ready to rock and roll and it comes out hot. Sometimes it doesn't, but I like the response. Their defense does their job, gets them the football back. They come out, execute. Nice job getting on the scoreboard.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
It's great awareness by the running back, understanding where the first down marker is and doing whatever it takes to get it.
And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Running inside, it's Curtis. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these third downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on second down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up 3rd and long, and now you're set up to fail.
Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
And that's so tough as a defense because they only got to get inches. But I got to find a way to somehow get a knockback, stop the running back's feet. Right there, I couldn't do it. He gets downhill just enough, and he gets the first down.
It's a good job, too, there on 3rd down by the offense because a major statistic in football in terms of winning and losing is how good are you at staying on the field, keeping drives alive. Whether it's 3rd and long or 3rd and inches, you just have to go execute. They do it there.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Complete left side, Coleman. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense. They say success rate can be picking up about 4 or so on first down, 1st and 10. The run inside. It's Curtis. Pulled down after a pickup of 4 to the 27.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
And I love when my quarterback sees zoned and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
Defense there to stop him after he picked up a yard. Ball's at the 17.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Bounced right back to them.
Good awareness by the offense. You never want to see the ball on the ground, but a nice job understanding to just kind of jump on it and make sure you keep possession.
They've methodically worked the ball down the field. 11th play of the drive coming up, but this one 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking down the middle. He's going for the goal line.
And, man, it's really nice to see a QB and see the blitz right away. Sees the blitz coming, they come attack, replace it right away, get it to your running back, let him take off and do some damage. When anybody blitzes, man, try to find that space right behind him, and that's where you can make big plays.
Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
Trying to find the end zone, and he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Sacramento State. Extra point here will tie the game. And he made the extra point without problem. That is what they mean when they say ball control, a 14-play touchdown drive. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. He's brought down at the 16, would have been much better off to take the touchback. Hawaii will get things going as their offense makes its way onto the field. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to end. Snags it, and there's running room. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Offense getting set for 1st down. Wants to throw it again. Got a man. It's Harris. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47. New set of downs after the completion. To the air on 1st down. Picked off. That's number 15 on the year. He's running free down the middle. Touchdown, Sacramento State. The defense putting points on the board. He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Out of the end zone. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score. Already down 14-7. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Brown. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Short pickup of 4 on 1st down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. The corners are walked up tight. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Fires on the run. Intercepted. A 1st half turnover can swing momentum. And a tremendous return will be stopped at the 28-yard line.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Curtis. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Looking to fire. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Sacramento State. And they take it in for 6 more points. The offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. And he's going to try to return this one. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Quick completion on the out route. Makes the grab in their space. They finally get him on the ground, but that's the kind of play that will carry momentum into the second quarter. Both teams wanted to run the football. Let's see how these two guys are doing so far. So first down here as they go back to work.
Ready, ready. Red 18, red 18. Go, go. Ready, go, go.
Wants to throw it again, and why not? On target.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
The pull and throw off the RPO. Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the first down. The Rainbow Warriors come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
And that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back.
False start off offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And now the offense will back it up 5 and try it on 2nd and long. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. What a job to lay out and make the catch. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short. They just keep firing. Trying to make magic with his feet. He hits the slide, and he's got enough to convert that 3rd down. Ball spotted at the 27. It's 1st and 10. He's looking to throw. Bringing the heat. He'll throw it. Got his man.
When I see the defensive man coverage, I'm trying to get my fast guy versus their worst corner. Trying to get a great matchup on the outside, take advantage of it to make big plays.
Off play action. Outside the pocket, lets it go. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
I think one of the reasons why play action works so much in the red zone is because defenses oftentimes are expecting you to run the football. It's hard to throw down here, but that time the coverage was ready for it, and it goes incomplete.
They'll try to get the first through the air. Unleashes one. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up.
They've done a nice job marching the football down the field to get into this position in the red zone. You throw an incomplete on 3rd down, so the question now, are you going for a touchdown, try to pay this drive off, or are you just going to take the points?
They'll try to convert on 4th and short from the 20. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Got it. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. And the Rainbow Warriors come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Looking for a crease, it's Barfield. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
That back had nowhere to go. The defensive line ate up the blocks. But how about the linebacker swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
After losing yardage, it's 2nd and 12. Back to pass. Into the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Hawaii.
Each and every week, I think this coaching staff does such a good job of scheming ways to get this guy the football in the passing game, and defenses can't cover him. With that last catch, this is now his 10th receiving touchdown on the season.
And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they finish it up with a 15-yard scoring toss. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. These two offenses have been outstanding in the early going, and that ramps up the pressure to put something on the board every time you touch it. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to him again. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Well, good call by the defense there. They dialed up blitz into that running play, and the linebacker able to make the stop.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. And the incomplete pass was just too hot to handle. Now facing a 3rd and long. Quarterback making adjustments. Now the play fake. Fires to the wideout. Oh, sticks that big mid up there and grabs it. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work.
Two hands is coached. You know, one hand optional. What a great one-handed stab.
The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Takes the handoff. It's Rainey. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Burrell. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
3rd and 6 yards to go. From the gun, wants to pass. They're working that left side. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. They bring the punter onto the field now. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Punt is in the air. And it looks as if this one's going to carry into the end zone for a touchback. Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
Lets it fly on the move. Leaping grab for a big gain. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as he gets him down at the 37. That kind of play will put a jolt into a drive. It's 1st and 10 from just inside the 40. Makes the grab. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's 1st down. The Rainbow Warriors come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to keep it in the air. Makes the catch. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. All tied up after that one. Possible shootout coming.
And the offense does its job, and now the pressure switches back to the other offense. Points at a premium.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And he tacks on the extra point. We'll get a stoppage in play here as there's an injured Rainbow Warrior. Looking for blockers. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Wants to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Burrell. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the 1st down. After the 9-yard completion, a wide-open playbook on 2nd and short. Running inside, it's Curtis. Stopped at about the 25-yard line, but it'll be a 1st down.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. This time he wants to throw. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. On 1st down, here comes this offense. Wants to go right back downfield. Fires to the middle. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close, and when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through him, and guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
And it's on 3rd downs like this, if you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Ooh, there's an example, Jesse, of a receiver making his quarterback look bad. Most of the time, they make it look good and cover up for him. All those balls y'all don't throw online, but oof, that would hit him in a pretty good spot. He needs to come down with that one.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Pulls it in. It's Burrell. He stops him at the 31, but not before. He picks up 10 yards on the play.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive, and you could see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Got his man to the left. Makes the grab. Defense right there, and they are set up at the 14.
And, man, you love to see that from this offense, coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown, but you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense there, allowing only a minimal gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
Intercepted, number 19. Going the other way, and he's got room. The 40. He's at the 30. Inside the touchdown, Hawaii. And what a turn of events as this defense gets the pick six. What a play by this defense with the pick six.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. He'll start the return inside his 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. They're down by a touchdown, but hoping to dial up some plays and pull even in what's turning out to be a really good football game. The run inside. It's Curtis. Picked up a few on that run, but this defense able to keep him contained here late in the half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Just feeds the running back. Crosses to 40. Gets the ball up to the 50-yard line, and it'll be first down. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. On the run, it's Curtis. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. And as we work our way toward halftime, timeout on the field. Just enough time for one final play of the half. When they've got him looking run, now to pass. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. We've played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. And the Rainbow Warriors will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Holly, what did you find out coming out of halftime?
I did talk to Sacramento State's head coach coming out of the locker room. He said this is exactly the type of game he was expecting. 2 solid defenses have made it very difficult to find points in the end zone today. The defenses have been terrific so far, really limiting what the other is able to do. Points are at a premium down here. Guys, you've got to believe that whoever makes the next mistake and has a turnover, that might be a significant change in this game. I'll keep you posted from the sidelines. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. You hate to see an injury any time. Holly's going to keep an eye on that and get us up to date on what the situation is. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Curtis. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
To the air on second down. Pressure coming. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And now this offense will try to overcome that second down incompletion. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. The punt team makes its way onto the field. On his way back from the 20. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. The Hawaii offense returns to the field. Running inside. It's Barfield. Oh, he's got some space. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. Offense set on first down. Wants to pass. Makes the grab. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Looking downfield on first down. It's complete to the right. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
As a defensive guy, you use the sideline as your 12th man. You push the receiver out that direction. Look at the wide receiver. Still doing a great job of getting small and getting that foot in bounds, making the play, and catching the ball.
Drives into the defense, and they get him down after a pickup of 3 to the 16. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Back to pass. He wants it all. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
Well, there the free safety shows you his coverage ability in man-to-man. He was locked in with his guy, and he was able to knock that ball away.
They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there.
Once you start to get down here towards the goal line, it's so much more difficult to throw the football. And you really want to stretch the defense sideline to sideline and use your speed and take advantage of the grass when you see it. They try to take a little bit of a shot down the field unsuccessfully. Nice job by this defense.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. They are trailing by 10 here, Jesse, but this is the type of team that seems comfortable in an offensive shootout.
You got to hold serve at this point, right? You got to drive the field, put some more points up on the board. Yeah, they just scored. You can answer that now and keep this thing close, Dave.
And I think you're used to that as offense. Like, football is so fast-paced now and you score so quickly, it's not that big of a deal to get down 10. You, keep being aggressive.
Really helps the play calling when you get 8 on first down. It's 2nd and 2. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Basic run plays. I don't need a bunch of complicated stuff sometimes. I just need to get the first down and get the sticks moving.
They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Wants to adjust the pattern. The run inside. It's Rainey. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. Coleman's got it. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41.
And first down for the offense.
This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Looking to throw on first down. Blasted as he lets it go. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
Well, he didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to pass. Zings it complete to the right. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Wants to throw it. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
Yeah, and on money down defensively, you got to find ways to affect the quarterback. Nice job by the defense getting the pressure, getting to him, getting a hit on him, and forcing the incompletion, and now forcing the fourth down.
On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. Makes a catch, first down and maybe a lot more. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive.
And that's a play the defense has got to be able to make, guys, right there on fourth down. You're in the third quarter, second half. You're playing at home, and it's a close game. You've got a huge opportunity to seize momentum. You just get the feeling that that momentum is going to be a big factor here in the second half. Someone had to step up and make a play, and they just couldn't get it done.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down, gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it right.
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
Those are hard for offensive linemen when they get beat. You're going, no, look out for your blind side, watch out. But that great job rushing the quarterback, getting him on the ground, and getting the football out. A little extra bonus. Nice job by the defense getting nasty.
Rainbow Warriors offense comes out ready to go on the attack. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think
he's got it down the left. Took it all the way inside their territory, down to the 40-yard line, and that's where they'll set up shop. One big play, and you go from a little backed up to threatening. It's 1st and 10 from the 40. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Barfield. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Trying play action. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he is marked out of bounds after another big gain. This aerial attack has had no problem moving the ball with chunk plays. The Rainbow Warriors will snap it on 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a man. Got out of trouble and throws. He's got the tight end. Gets it into the end zone, but there's a flag down. We'll see if this one is coming back. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. They'll try to add another to their lead. And he added the extra point. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish it by firing one in from the 13 for the score. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. They tried to get the wall set up for him, not quite enough for the huge play, but a good job to give his offense some breathing room. They'll start this drive with a pass. Throws to the wideout. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Picked off again. He's now thrown 20 interceptions. Never had a chance to get rolling after the pick, but he gives them the ball in prime field position at the 40.
At some point, you just got to realize as a quarterback, don't throw it near him. That is number 10 on the season. When the ball's in the air, he thinks it's his. He thinks he's the wide receiver, makes the play, makes another interception. Lucky number 10.
That's reeled in. It's Brown. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. And the Rainbow Warriors with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Running inside, it's Barfield. Makes the tackle at the 27. It's a pickup of 5 and enough for the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. To the air on first down. He just got rid of that one to save the down. Didn't see anything he liked. Backed up now. Here's second and long. On the move, it's Barfield. Worked it down to the 22-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry.
A lot of times defenses blitz to stop the run. This very play right here, blitz the linebacker, but man, the offense did a great job. Everybody understood what they saw. Running back understood. Pick up a nice positive gain when they were trying to get a blitz and maybe create a tackle for a loss.
It's complete to the left. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
Yeah, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
Well, on offense, no doubt, right? You've had success. You're throwing some tutties. Why not keep throwing? And they're going to keep being aggressive. You're going to have to do a better job, though, keeping this quarterback standing up.
On second down, he'll try to make the connection. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete.
A good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and
has it. Touchdown, Hawaii. And the pummeling has started.
And remember back, guys, the defense gives them the short field, and the offense takes care of business. And now building this lead and really putting pressure on the other side. The offense on the other side is going to have to get pass happy. So dial up that nickel, dial up that dime, get that pass defense ready.
On the run from inside his own 5. He's tackled, brought down right at the 25-yard line on the return.
Offense will take over.
Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. They've got a long road ahead of them if they want to get back into this game, but they have to get to work on this drive. The run inside. It's raining. Got enough for the first. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. You hate to see an injury any time. Holly's going to keep an eye on that and get us up to date on what the situation is. To the ground. He's got it again. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. Let's see what they've got on second down. Looking to fire. Shoots it to the left. And the pass falls incomplete, and we have played 3 quarters. As we start the 4th quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. After swapping ends of the field, they gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. Looking left. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down.
And I absolutely love what this...
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. On 4th down, going to the air. He is stopped short, and they'll turn it over on downs. Just a crushing blow at this point in the game. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Barfield. Makes a man miss. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
And this offense has really done a nice job on the ground. Like, the ground game has been solid, man. Nice job opening holes, running the football. They've been consistent with the run. And as this game creeps along, right, if they can continue to do this with the lead, this is going to be a game that they're going to have in hand.
A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start.
False start offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Concentration is key. Have to know the snap count. The false start backs him up. It's 1st and 15. He's looking to throw. Pocket breaking down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Now 2nd and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Turns it loose. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. You have a big lead in the 4th quarter. When you do that, the only explanation for it is you're trying to send a message by sticking in another touchdown.
Yeah, and saying, listen, it's your job to stop us, and right now we're eating you alive. So I think, you know, there's some psychological warfare, right? There's some, I'm going to get in your...
Breaks a tackle, and he might have room. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work. The Rainbow Warriors have it with a 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a space. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors! They built a comfortable lead and trying to hang on for a Week 13 victory.
I got to be honest, as a guy that used to play for Steve Spurrier, I never have a problem watching offenses continue throwing the ball when they've got a big lead. And that's what we've seen in this one. They're way up on the scoreboard. This coach is still letting this guy chuck the rock. That now his 5th passing touchdown, and I believe you keep throwing it until the defense proves they can stop it.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. Fires to the wideout. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. He'll try to take it back. Touchdown, Hawaii! How about this defense taking one back to the house?
Dude, you didn't think it could get any worse, right? You thought this game's over as it is anyways. Offense still throwing the football, still trying to make plays, and the defense just continues to pour it on, gets the pick, makes its way all the way to the end zone.
And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, and knocked it right down the middle. And he takes this from inside the 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. And now the offense will come onto the field again. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the grab. It's Moses. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking. That's the type of explosive play you love to start a drive with. 1st down from the 42. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass on 2nd down. Throws to the wideout. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Boy, guys, they got off to a great start with that big first play on this drive, but now a couple of incompletions leaves them in a hole. Snagged out of the air. Nice job to pick up the 1st down, and they'll spot it at the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw again. He's got it. On the move at the 30. He'll be forced out of bounds. Big pickup on the play, and they'll mark him down at the 28.
And as a quarterback, man, you have to have a short memory, right? Be able to put mistakes behind you. He threw an interception last possession. Who cares? Nice job coming out, getting organized, getting the play down, having confidence, and now they're moving the ball right down the field.
Looking to throw on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Rainey. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. You hate to see an injury any time. Holly's going to keep an eye on that and get us up to date on what the situation is. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to pass. Fires deep toward the end zone. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He stopped, not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's past, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Got his man. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. So now it's second and long. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch.
Well, I love play callers that want to stay aggressive, regardless of what the score is, regardless of how much time is left on the clock. And I promise you this, there are a lot of fans, there are a lot of teams all across college football that are paying attention to what is happening right now.
And the defense making a play and getting a hand on that pass. Clock is under 4 minutes as they come to the line for second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Got it. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. Fires downfield. Working that left side. Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening. And the Rainbow Warriors look to keep this drive humming. He'll do it himself. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense understanding, listen, that QB is a threat. And they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. He'll be stopped at the 32, still ground to cover if they want to convert, and fourth down is coming. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. The Rainbow Warriors line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. Well, this has pretty much been an evisceration, an old-fashioned stomping, Jesse.
Yeah, and listen, this is one of those games where you're not necessarily throwing the playbook in the trash after this one, but I do think this coaching staff, David, really has to be honest with themselves and rethink what schemes are working and not working and which guys maybe need to get more touches in this offense.
Well, I think I like the trash option as well because it's been hot trash. This has been a bad day. Offense, defense, giving up a ton of points, not scoring.
Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
The defense puts the exclamation point on the day. They have had a wonderful day, man. Doing everything great. Just, you could tell they were dialed into what was going on, and now just throw another sack in the equation, hitting the quarterback, being disruptive. They've been all over the field.
Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Fires to the wideout. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game today.
Got a man. It's Burrell. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Got it in the middle. It's Rainey. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their 1st timeout. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game.
And listen, the defense playing really conservative, right? You got the lead, but here's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get sacks. I got to get to the quarterback. Like, I got to make sure I'm getting him, knocking him off his spot. Padding my stats, by the way. Got a lot of sacks late in games when we had a big lead, but that's okay. That's what you're supposed to do. Keep competing, defense.
After the 9-yard completion, the playbook wide open on 2nd and 1. Looking to fire. Tight end finds a soft spot. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down. Timeout taken by the offense. It's their 2nd. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. They've got it down to the 32. 1st and 10 coming. He goes right back to the air. Right down the middle. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
Well, they're trying to attack the middle of the field. That time the ball a little too high for his wide receiver, and it falls incomplete.
They'll go back to the air on 2nd down. Complete on the left to Williams. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
That's just an obvious face mask penalty there. No way you're getting away with it. Got to keep your composure there. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Wants to throw on 1st down. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
You've heard us talk about it a million times. Find the tight end in the red zone. Use the big bodies, right? Well, they do. And he drops it. God, that is not normal for the tight end position. These are the guys you depend on down here in this area.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Running inside, it's Brady. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. The offense gets the timeout. 12 ticks left on the clock.
Well, this running back has had a pretty good day so far in this game, and I think the key right now is for the defense to find a way to slow him down. He had a good run 2 plays ago. The defense gets the TFL on this one. I think you got to change up your fronts defensively and try to give this offensive line different alignment looks to see if they can confuse him.
All right, let me jump in here. They are going to go for it on 4th down, and I'm not sure they have much choice in this situation. Working that left side now. He's not going to make it, and what a big stop for this defense, and they might be able to put this thing away. 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. You got to take care of the ball, but there is room to take a shot here. The run inside. It's Barfield. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Well, some might think this head coach has a tough locker room speech after this one. I would suggest that he starts with, "That's just